Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything set up. Alright, now screen share. Alright, so can you see this? Let me pull up. Probably should have to just pull up. Alright, sweet. Alright. One last second. Alright, let's get into this game.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, so what do you think you did wrong this game? Like, actually, what are your like what are like your biggest weaknesses, you think? Okay. So it just sounds like positioning and just knowing kind of what to do later in the game. Not too bad. I'm gonna go back though. Alright, so when you're entering this lane, when you're entering this lane, just stay on this side of the minions, and then if he goes up to auto attack the minions like that, just throw an auto attack at him. Like, you could have got like 2 autos off on him before the first CS even died. And the minions aren't gonna really be able to punish you because they're so far away that they won't have time to actually come and hit you to return the trade damage. I would use a health. Alright, you do. Why do you like taking W second? Just curiosity. I've seen people do it, but I always take E second. The thing is, Charm is a lot better because say Yasuo. All right, we'll go back to here if you have Charm like this. I'll show you something. Alright. Right now, Yasuo hits you, right? If you charm him right now, he's going to be hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to be getting hit by 7 minions. And you can throw your Q instantly and get like 1 or 2 auto attacks off before he, and then by the time he's trying to E away, you would have got your E, Q, and like an auto attack or 2 off, and all these minions would have hit him. So the trade would have been a disaster for him. And then from there, he would be, if you can't kill him, because you have Ignite, so you actually might be able to kill him from that pressure. If you don't kill him, then he's sitting at like 2 bars and you can easily zone him. So I think taking E is definitely better, especially against Yasuo. Does that make sense? Because look how low he got, right? If you CC'd him inside your minions and threw Ignite, he's dead. So that was a free first blood for you. And honestly, even you probably still could have first blooded him. When you see him going this way, just kind of auto attack him and follow him, force him out of lane. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal because he's really low, so you're gonna be able to. That's nice. You killed him anyways.
First blood.
And after you kill him, you want to shove as fast as you can, and then back. In that situation, save your Q for the next wave. You should be standing right here throwing your Q right now to shove as fast as you can, because it's wasting time if you don't do that way. Because you could have, if you shoved by saving your Q and just throwing your Q along the entire line, you could have been already back in base walking. That's a good first blood, but you see how if you had E there, you would have killed him without even having to use your flash. You could have just used your Ignite, and then he maybe would have flashed away, but if you didn't, then you both still have flash, and then you're first blood up. I would have slow pushed that if I was you. I wouldn't have shoved that, because it's gonna allow to stall a little more, and then you could have a bigger wave. If you didn't shove, you could wait for this next mini wave, and then with this mini wave and this mini wave together, you could easily pressure him off of the CS and into turret. What is this guy doing? I guess he's just gonna go and fight you regardless. Right. That was dumb. No. I would assume with this game more of the problems we're gonna see will come later, since you said you started 8-0. Alright, what? Alright, so you saw him use a wall, so what does that tell you? Yeah, he basically, like, You're in full control right now. You can honestly get to give ignite when your ignite comes back up, which I think it'll be. It's in 3 seconds. Honestly, you should all in him on ignite, off ignite, because you know he has no wind wall, so all your spells are free to hit. You know he has no flash, so it's a 100% kill if you just all in him right off, right on ignite cooldown. Even with all those minions, like you saw how much damage your Q did. That's a free kill. So if you're ever playing against someone like Yasuo or someone who has one key spell that keeps them alive from you, if they blow it, then you're free to do whatever you want. So you should have got a kill right there. I'm sure you kill him like pretty soon, but you could have just killed him right there. And then he used it again. Do you just all out? Yeah, you're doing a good job evading it, but I mean you did kill him. When you killed him there for that first time, you could have just killed him anyways. But you're extremely far ahead. Rip, Yasuo. Good kill. Yeah, just go back mid. You don't want none of that. Just go right here. This. Though you shouldn't contest this, but I guess you stopped it, so watch out. Alright, I'm gonna go back and if they're not idiots. So realistically, if they're not stupid, Ashe would be with them right now, and then they would. There's really not much you can do to stop this. So realistically, what you should have done was gone mid and just shoved this as hard as you could, just to get pressure mid while they were doing dragon. But I mean, it worked out because you don't know what to do. The better option most likely would have been to just shove mid. Do you know why I say going mid would be the better option? I mean, in this situation, you stop the dragon, but normally that shouldn't happen. Yeah, you won't be able to fight, and then just shove it, and then it would give you opportunity to back because then the lane's gonna reset by the time you get there, and it's just gonna apply pressure mid lane. And then they're gonna have to go clear it. I'm really curious on how you guys lose this game. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what happens. Because at this point, this should not be a lost game. What do you do? I'm curious now. This game looks so free. just so far ahead that you can just kill him. But against Yasuo, pretty much never throw your charm until he uses his wall, or you know you're gonna be able to hit it. Because if you're not this far ahead and that's an even fight, and you use your charm into the wall, you just die. Or if you don't die, then you get chunked out and you can get lane control. Alright, so there's two things you should have been doing there. You do shove, but it was late. Right here you see Yasuo going top, right? So there's two things you do. As you're killing these, you just start running top to go help, or you just shove the living crap out of this and just get mid turret. In this situation, it probably would be better just to stay mid, because you probably could get mid turret since it's only like a fourth. But it took you like 3 seconds before you started actually shoving. But I mean, you get the tower anyways, but you could have done it faster. You guys should do dragon right now. You, Annie, and Jake should do dragon. That's just... You're trying to be Emin, bro? Oh my... The BM. This is what happens when you BM. For future reference, in case you didn't realize that. That's what happens when you BM. If you just ult auto him and get on top of him without BMing, you just kill him. But if you don't kill him, then this ult kills him right here, and then you get out and you don't die. So don't BM. What did we learn today?
Blue team slain the dragon.
Don't BM. Alright.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That's... You just started their comeback. What have you done? Do you get out? What are you... That's greedy. When you're that low, just leave. You still have 2 ult charges, I believe. Yeah, you have 2 ult. Just don't go back. There's no reason to go back. That is greed. Don't... Just make sure, especially if you're far ahead, don't be greedy, because if you die, then you give them a shutdown, and then it just makes it come back a lot easier. So you had 2 more ult charges, so you easily could have just ulted down this way and got out. Jax, go take top turret. Why are you taking the jungle? Take top turret. You should go help Jax do the thing. I guess you get mid turret. But you probably should have gone to help him, right here. If you realize that he's just gonna solo it, you might as well just go help him because it's actually a pretty big buff for pushing power. And then you could have got this mid turret with that anyways, so you should have probably gone and helped him instead of pushing mid. What should you do after you kill that turret? Yeah. Why should you back after you kill that turret? Yeah, and because there's you staying, there's no objective from plus Jax was low, yeah, and there's no objective that you can possibly get pushing this. So pushing this has no impact on anything. It's only overextending yourself to have you be caught because you're not going to get any damage off on that turret, or and you should be knowing that their team's going to be coming for you. So this is another greedy. This is another greedy situation.
Shut down.
You guys honestly should probably just group.
Shut down.
Do you? So what's stopping you from just ulting right now? Because you know that Ashe has no ult, and you should and Malphite just used his ult. So there's nothing that they can do right now to kill you or CC you. So you could just ult right now, even though you don't have cooldowns. You can just ult, ignite Ashe, and then as you wait for your second ult, or as you use your second ult, your cooldowns are going to be coming back up. Because when you go in at that point, you kind of pin yourself in a wall of them. You surround yourself. Right here, you put yourself inside a cone. But don't be scared to use your ult without cooldowns up. I've done that before. But just ult and auto attack until your cooldowns come up. Or like ult, auto attack, and then kind of your cooldowns will like be back up.
Killing spree. Shut down.
This game though, you probably, even though you're extremely far ahead, you probably should have got Hourglass after Frost Queens, because they're pretty much all AD, and because if Ashe shoots her ult at you, you can just zone use it. So it just gives you a lot more survivability, because you're a huge impact in the game right now. You're like half of your team's damage, so if you die, they just win the fight. So it's better to go defensive than full offensive.
Shut down.
And also, mainly just also because you're against a Yasuo. And Ashe is fed on there too, so.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I just remember that we could have ended at the end of the game. It was me. Don't be in. because you held on to your last charge way too long. Just use it right now, and then you can make distance, and then you probably go lift. But after this, after that minion, you should probably just go bottom, because there's no tower for you to pressure, and you staying mid is just greedy. You have no backup, and you don't really have much vision. You have no vision at all of this, so you should just back, and you could honestly probably just walk bottom here, catch this wave, and then push with it, or just help it shove to tower faster, or you could just back off, go get blue. But staying mid is the last thing you want to do in this situation. The thing is, you didn't lose to the 5/16 Yasuo, you lost to yourself. The Yasuo had no impact on your loss. You lost to yourself. Their score shouldn't matter. A loss is a loss. Doesn't matter if they're 2-20 or if they're 20-2. A loss is a loss. It goes back on to what you did and not what they did. Unless they're just a god, and then, I mean, that's when it matters what they did. But you get what I'm saying?
Red team has
You guys need to go top and get turret. Now you need to lead. You guys Baron? Please tell me you guys Baron. Please tell me you Baron. No Baron? Or do you guys at least get in here? You guys should have Baron. Right here, it's a 5v2 situation. So if you should go Baron right now, because your minion wave is still middle. So there's no way you're gonna be able to push it and take down this turret and inhib before someone else spawns. And Ashe has decent wave clear. So if you guys just go Baron, especially Olaf is ghost, so he can't flash steal it. There's pretty much no way that they can stop this Baron from you guys, and then you guys take Baron back, and then you can just pressure afterwards. But in this situation, you should just be spamming your team to do Baron, because that's a lot better call. There's no way you ever get in hit in this situation. Did they get Baron? You should have ran bottom. Actually, should you ran bottom? Hold on.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, you should have ran bottom. Unless you guys are instantly doing Baron, You should have ran bottom because you just saw your team push them back, so they're not going to be doing it. And if you can just go bottom, soak it, that wave, and then you're able to get the bot wave to push towards them. And then it's going to build up a wave and then be pressuring this bot turret. And then when this mini wave's hitting here, you guys can be baiting out Baron. But yeah, I mean, I can see how you thought that, but you saw your team kind of chased them back, but that's, you gotta kind of be thinking ahead with stuff like that. Like if you go bottom right now, then you get the wave shoving, and then this tower is low, so the wave's gonna be able to take this turret, and if they show to at this turret, then you guys just do Baron, or you guys can just bait out Baron too, since you have bot pressure, and then you guys are gonna be able to just rotate top and get this turret if for some reason you can't do Baron. There's no reason to be on their side of the map right now, especially with no backup, because and you should know, since you have an Ashe, there's no reason to be up this far. You should be farming wraiths or raptors or whatever, or farming something, but just walking around up this far is greedy, very, very greedy. Baron.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I doubt you did this, but you saw how you were 8-0. You were the fed one. You were the one carrying the team. A lot of people right now, after they lose, they'd be like, "Oh, this wasn't me at all. It was my team. Like bad team." Or they would just be like bad team, and then go to the next game and not think about anything. When in reality, this loss, a big portion of it's on you because you got caught out so many times. It doesn't seem like you have the attitude. You guys just kind of need to wait for Baron to be gone. You guys kill Ashe. Dragon. Just go get the wave, and then get bot turret. Guys, the minion wave. Can I ping? The minion wave. Guys. Guys. Let's me. I want to see what happens. He basically tower dives. Then Ashe goes and dies. You guys killed them, but now you're not gonna be able to get tower. I forgot the tower was So you guys basically got ace there, right? What should have happened? Right here, you had one person needs to go get this mini wave while the rest clears this, and then you guys push tower with this minion wave, and then there's no response they have since the tower is so slow, and you can take it. Or right now, you guys just walk forward and Jinx hits the turret while Nautilus takes it. But you guys.
Shut down. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Whatever you do when you're playing games like this, and especially if they have a Malphite or someone, never stand close to your Jinx, because you're never stand close to your AD carry. Because I mean, I doubt your AD carry is gonna be thinking this, but if you and the AD carry both get caught in a Malphite ult, you just lose the fight regardless of what happens. So make sure you stand on the opposite side of wherever your AD carry is, and that goes for pretty much every game, regardless of what champs you are. Just because.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has
Baron's in 20 seconds. Why is Jinx getting red buff? When did Baron spawn exactly? So Baron spawns right now. Baron is alive. You guys should all be at Baron doing Baron right now. Jinx went to do red buff. Or no, she just finished doing red buff, but she should not have gone to do red buff. Y'all should have been. Wait, I can't see you. I can't see you typing. Okay, no, I can't. Yeah, I think it was me. Could have end too, but I was being minutes to. Yeah, but this was a free Baron. You guys had 2 free Barons this game, but you guys didn't get any of them. And then by the time you guys are thinking about starting it, their team is here. And you should, after you killed blue, you should have been with your team right here. I don't see you guys losing this fight. Holy moly. Fight has Tibbers, take it. Wait, you guys could have done it. You had Tibbers. Someone needs to protect your base. You guys should go Baron. Start. You guys should be on Baron. Wait it out, Baron. Why let's see this next team fight. Oh god, that is dangerous. Jinx, auto attack. In that situation, oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Oops. In this situation, help your Jinx out because she's not gonna be able to deal with the Olaf by herself. So you should. Your charge is about to come up too. So you have everything. So you should just be back here, kill Olaf. Wait, here's the ace then, but here's the power card. But you should be back here killing the Olaf with Jinx because you know after this fight, if you guys win this fight with Jinx pushing power, there's no possible way you can lose even if you do decide to BM. But Jinx dies here because you decide to go and try to get these guys. But if you help Jinx kill this guy, then Jinx can just help clean this up with you. And sorry, you're an assassin, but you're also really good at peeling and killing tanks as well. Like, you can, because just one charm on their tank allows for your AD carry to be able to hit them for free for 2 seconds, and if they kite properly, then they're going to be able to make a huge gap for them to be safe and pretty much not die. So, I always look to help your AD carry too when playing RA. You guys have 5 seconds on that. Right there. If Jinx is alive, you guys just win. So that's how important keeping your AD carry alive is later in the game. Wait, you're telling me you guys don't win right here? You're telling me you don't win? What? What? Oh, sorry. So you still don't win? What is Jinx doing? Jinx. I'm gonna make you watch this again. That's slow motion. Team. Jax. Team. Yes. This the how to lose games 101. Let's look at your Nexus. Let's watch this. Let's watch this unfold. Oh, they don't even end off that. How do you guys still lose? I thought that was the end of the game. Never mind, that wasn't even the end. go. Right here made me great. Yeah. So, if you're against a team that is really, really, really good at engaging, you should never be this far up. Especially now, if this is Ash or someone, this is fine to be here. But this is a problem with the Banshees, so there's no reason why you should be in front of your tanks right now. There's no reason at all. And then using your charm to pop his Banshees too is never worth it, really. Never worth it. And then you guys just gonna walk over. That's GG.
Shut down.
So do you? I kind of didn't. Yeah, but I mean, if you're not, you shouldn't be up there anyways. So they shouldn't be able to just engage on you like that. Do you have any questions or anything that you've wondered or have been curious about? You have to look and see the position of the, based off their position. It's a like per fight call. Most of the time you do want to be flanking and getting behind their team and getting to their AD carry. But this is the. But if you're not able to get to their AD carry and kill them, then you want to fight with your team. But the right thing is to try to flank and kill their Fed AD carry. But it's like you kind of, that just comes from playing Ari. Like as you play her more, you're gonna be able to realize just your limitations. It's because I can't really give you an exact answer, because it's like depending on the fight and where everyone's at. But most of the time, you should go for the Fed AD carry. Like I'll show you in this fight. This is the time where this isn't the time. Or is it? Oh, it is. And banned her in Fizz. This is one of the fights where you. Wait, Ash is already dead. Well, but you know what I'm like saying with the. You know what I'm saying with. You should go for the Fed AD carry, but sometimes you just can't, and there's no possible way you can get to the AD carry. Especially if they have, for instance, like in this game, like there's the Braum and Yasuo, so that makes it extremely hard. Have you had any other questions?
Team's inhibitors respawning.
I don't think so. I think the reason we lost is yeah. You just got, first of all, never BM, because it gets you killed or gets you to lose the game. That wasn't you BMing, that's just you being greedy. One thing I can tell you is you're a very greedy player, and you do have to look around the map more and realize where your team is and where your vision is, because there are a ton of times mid lane where you would just overextend, and then you would just get caught out because there's you had no vision and your team wasn't even there. So then you were just way too far up. Overall, with like mechanically, yeah, I mean you're fine. Like you know how to play your champs, but yeah, stick to the champions you know, and just try to think more in games. Like think about after you kill a turret, like that one time you killed their inner tower mid. Think about if I'm think about why you would be staying if you are staying. Like there you stayed mid, but you should be thinking about why am I staying right now? And if you can't give yourself an answer, then just leave. And there's no reason for you to stay. And think about that all the time. Like even in lane, like if think about why you're staying, and if you can't answer your question why you're staying, then just leave and go back to base. Yeah. Ask away. Ask as many questions as you want. Very, very aggressive, and I'm a greedy mid player whenever I know I can win a 1v1, but I lost because I messed up maybe 1 or 2 plays. If you lose a 1v1, just kind of let it go. Like, just be like, oh, I'll get him next time, or just the game's not over once you lose the 1v1. Like you haven't lost the game. So don't never get down or never think you've lost or never tilt in game or anything. I'm not saying until your Nexus dies or something, but like stay always always assume that you can win no matter what. Like in my head, it's always up on me to carry. If I lose, then I stress out. Since I usually don't look for a team to carry. Don't stress about, or don't think you have to win lane to win the game. Doing well in lane and winning your lane obviously helps, but it's not an essential. You don't have to win lane to win the game. Don't play to get extremely fed. Play to just get a lead on your opponent. You can get a huge lead and carry the game going 0-0-0 in lane by if you use your pressure enough and you manipulate the waves enough, then you can even if you don't kill him, you can get a huge CS lead on him, or you can just get him under leveled. Or by playing aggressive, if you for some reason you're playing aggressive but you can't kill him, if you draw their jungler to keep showing up mid, that's drawing pressure away from your top and mid laner. Just by pressuring mid, it makes their jungler keep having to come and help out, and that relieves pressure off of your other lanes. But don't ever think you have to win and get fed to win the game, because that's not always the case. I've had that problem too. Just give up. You're able, if you can just look at your minimap more and just look where the lanes are at, top and bottom. And then if you see a good chance, then you can just shove and then go roam, or maybe you can even miss some CS if you can go roam and if it's a good time to. A lot of times though, you're able to kind of stay mid. You don't have to roam a ton, just to help out sometimes. But I mean, like that game, like, I mean, you didn't really roam at all, but it went fine. The game was going well early. This game wasn't. In this game, though, you really didn't have to roam because you were so far ahead of the Yasuo that you could just constantly kill him when he got back to lane. That roaming really wasn't worth it. Because if you roam against a Yasuo that's really far behind, when you roam, that allows him to free farm and get XP, and then it allows him to get back into the game faster than if you just stay mid and constantly punish him and kill him. So in a game like this, staying mid is just better for the most part than just roaming at all. I would have to, like, if when we go over another game sometime, then we could then I'm sure that game will have more roaming opportunities and more places where I could kind of tell you when to, but in a game like this you didn't really want to. Do you have any more questions? I don't really go over much or anything in this game, but I mean, there's just times when you're like, if there were some times when you kind of just walking in circles, and if you ever find yourself just walking around, go and kill raptors or go and kill wolves or something, or you're able to go bottom. You're able to go bottom and split push, especially as Ari. If like their AD carry shows up, you can just all in them if they're by themselves. But don't be scared to go into side lanes and farm. I mean, if someone's already there, don't. But from base, if you see your AD carry running mid, you can just always run bottom, and that's how you keep your CS higher, by doing jungle camps and getting side lane farm as well, and also just missing less farm in your lane. But I mean, this was a very bloody game, so I mean, you're not gonna have like really high CS. Like Jinx had a lot of farm at 300, but it was like there were basically 100 kills in that game, so there were a lot of fighting going on. So your CS numbers are going to be a little lower in a game like this. Alright, man, if you ever get any questions or ever curious about something, just feel free to message me and I'll get back to you. But yeah, we can sometime in the future, if you want to, we can do go over another game or something. But that's all I have for this game. But just to kind of finish up, recap, just think about why you're staying. If you're going to stay somewhere and overextend, think about why you're doing it, and if you're going to do it, then you should start buying you should start warding for it. You probably should honestly switch to blue trinket too, and not sit on yellow trinket, because blue trinket's extremely strong, because you can just throw a ward in like deep in their jungle without even being near it. But yeah, just don't overextend so much, don't BM, and don't be less greedy. If you can, like, don't be scared to let a kill go. If you're gonna allow to just because if you let a kill go, most of the time you can go and kind of punish somewhere else. You can push, take mid turret, or you can in like in the laning situation, if you don't flash after the kill to kill them or something, then they have to back regardless, and if they stay, then you're going to be able to kill them in the next like 10 to 20 seconds anyways. So don't get greedy, because a lot of times if you get greedy, that's how you get baited into teams, mates, and stuff. And be caught. Just know the champions they have on the enemy team, because against a Malphite and an Ashe, you were playing as if they didn't have much engage. So kind of just be cautious of the champions you're playing against. I guess that's all I got for now. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Yeah, we can talk if you want to go over another game sometime. But, yeah. Alright, have a good night.